The week of April 7th, we're going to be working with the vibration of the 15-6. And when this comes in a cycle, it can highlight obviously the energies of the 6, which is love, truth, and honesty when it's at its highest octave. But it's also bringing forth the vibration of the 15. And that 15 brings in sort of unnecessary boundaries. It can bring in high expectations, conditions, anywhere that we're showing up to a situation or a relationship and bringing a bag full of conditions or expectations to that situation, which in turn will end up sort of impeding our progression forward with that connection or in that situation. Because, you know, as the saying goes, the higher the expectation, the higher or the greater the fall, right? So this week is an opportunity to take a closer look at where it is that we have extreme or high expectations, whether that's on ourselves or whether that's on another person. And if we've been sort of showing up to the situation or the relationship in this way, this week could sort of burst that bubble where we're able to see that this person is not able to meet us there. And that's not, their fault. It's just that they aren't there yet. A lot of times when we're looking at another person, especially in a relationship, we're seeing their highest potential. We're seeing, everything that they could be. And we're sometimes falling in love with or, attracted to that side of them, the potential of who they could be. And we're not meeting them where they're at. And so this week could sort of burst that bubble. Same thing with a situation. If we're showing up to a job or some kind of circumstance where we have this high expectation or we have these high conditions that we're requiring the other party or the situation to meet, this week could burst that bubble. It could really show us where it is that that person or that situation is not where we need it to be, well, where we want it to be. And by bursting that bubble, it can show us where we actually have some work to do when it comes to managing those expectations, managing those conditions, and to start to meet people and circumstances where they're at, right? Like to be very present and to see the situation for what it is, to see the reality of it, to see the relationship for what it is, to see the other person for who they are presenting as, who they truly are in this moment, not as their potential of who they could be. So pay attention to those bubbles that are burst this week and pay attention to how you manage that, because really what this is showing us is where we have some work to do to manage those expectations, and then we'll get better results.